Hey everybody, how are you? Coming at you live from the studio. And I just am super excited about this tutorial. Taking our cups from zero to making and creating it your own. I'm Sandy with Sparkling Clear Creations, and me and Josie and Beverly, my partners, we welcome you to our channel. And so we are going to today do a hang method with the glitter. So in a previous video, we did our cup that we're still working on, and we did the spray adhesive. But today we're going to do the hang dry method so that you have a couple of different options. Okay, so what I've done is I have taken the Premium FX. I'm excited to be trying this resin. I heard that it goes on very thin and you get a lot of coverage with it, and it dries really well. So we're gonna try the Premium FX today. And so here we go. All right, so you have to first have equal parts. You have your A and your B. Now, part A is a little bit thicker than the part B. So what I am going to do, here, let me get y'all down here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is just what I do. I'm going to take my part A. Let's see, is it part A? Nope. I'm going to take the part B, which is the thinner one. In most all of your resins, one of them is going to be thicker than the other one, okay? So this one here is, yep, that one, this first one here is the thinner one. So I like to take that and mix it right into my other cup, instead of taking both of them and putting them into a different cup. I measured them out, equal parts, and I combined it into the one little mixer cup here, okay? You're gonna see this stick that I have that has an E on it. Now, the reason that I have this on here is because I use this stick for to mix my resin with, okay? And the reason I do that is because wood is porous. So the first time that you use a stick, as long as you keep it, semi-clean or really clean, because you don't want to contaminate or get any fuzzies into your epoxy, but your wooden sticks can create bubbles. So because of, they're like wood absorbs, things, right? So to help with that, I just keep using this stick over and over again from the first time I used it until I feel like, okay, it's had enough, and then I throw it away. I do like to recycle as much as I can and be frugal. Oh, you know what? I gotta put on my mask. All right, let me put on my mask here because we're working with the resin and the epoxy. If I say resin, I mean epoxy in the tumbler world. And here we go. I also have a little timer here that I got at the dollar store because you want to mix it long enough, okay? So I just have a little timer to help me with knowing that I have mixed up my epoxy long enough. So some people say to stir really slow. I'm going to be glittering this cup, so it's not going to matter much. Another way to tell that the epoxy is good and mixed is because then it gets really clear, okay? And you guys, you're going to get those air bubbles, but that's what our torch comes in handy for, okay? So, check out our, if you'd like to get a sample of the Premium FX or the Pro Marine, or the Faux Rizzle, We have those in our shop, so you can go to sparklingclearcreations.com, and that way you can see what epoxy is going to work best in your area and what you're going to like the best. I'm excited to try this Premium FX today. And be sure to join us on Facebook too. We have such a fun tribe over there. We do all kinds of fun things and show, you know, we do a lot of lives and tutorials, and our members are just awesome over there. So be sure to look us up over there as well. Alrighty, I think we're about good. You always want to make sure that you scrape, you guys, get good down on the sides and on the bottom. Make sure you're wearing gloves. And there we go. And then I always check, I just don't always go off of the timer. I always check and make sure, looks like it's mixed well enough. All right, so to do the hang dry method, okay, we're gonna put it on this cup right here because I'm wanting to experiment with something. So you just want to put, what I do is I just put some up here on the top. Y'all, you don't need very much for this technique, for this method. Okay, and then I start rubbing it down the side here. Now, here's the thing. That is still too much. Like, you want this to go down and just be a super thin layer, like glue. So when you're rubbing the cup down with this, if your glove grabs, that's, you know, just keep on pulling it down. Keep on pulling that epoxy down, okay? Just keep, I got a fly away. Just keep pulling it down to where there is very, like, I'm talking a super thin layer, okay? Because otherwise, I'm not sure what that is on there. Otherwise, it's going to be too much. And your epoxy will continue to just run. So, like, you're pushing that epoxy down. Okay? Like, you guys seen how little I used. Like, I mixed way too much because I'm gonna do right after this tutorial, I'm going to film another one and put that on our glittered cup that we did the spray adhesive with. Okay? So I didn't even have to add any more to that. It is all on there. I can feel it. My gloves aren't sticking to anything. All right, so now we're going to, another trick too, oh snap. Another trick is if you take, oh, I've got my alcohol right here, that I like to do, if you were wearing these really good nitrile gloves, these are the 9mm ones I get from Harbor Freight, and then I take my alcohol on a rag and wipe these, and it comes off because these are so strong. They look like this. They're so strong. They're not like the thin gloves. So I love these gloves. All right. So now that we have that on there, I mixed up some of my own glitter because I want to try something. I want to try to make one of those geode cups with the a geode cup with alcohol inks. So now we're just going to apply this. And like I said, I mixed this up. I took some whites that I had and a little bit of silver. So this is my own mixture. And look at that. It's just sticking right to that resin. Right to that resin. See that? Look at that sparkle. Oh, so pretty. I don't want to forget the bottom because I'm going to do, this is on one of those dollar store practice cups too, guys. Okay, and now I'm going to have to scoop up my glitter here so I can keep on moving right around the cup. And guess what I forgot? I forgot to have that handy wax paper to smash this down. This is a combination between some chunky, I hope I mixed enough, some chunky and some fine. Because like I said, I want to try a glitter cup with the alcohol inks. Hitting the bottom of that, I'm tapping it on. Remember, I'm new to this too. I'm coming from the resin making world where I make great big pieces of art working with resin. So, but I'm telling you, these tumblers are so much fun, y'all. So I just dump it on here. Make sure we got good coverage. Tap it off. See that? That just grabs it. Just grabs it right on there. It's beautiful. And I think this is going to work for my geode cup that I really am wanting to try. And then I just go back and, find any spots that we're missing, whatnot. You can also take the bottom and go like this if you want to. Smash that on there. Get the bottom really good and covered. Okay, I think we're good. That is what is the hang dry method. Now, because I have a chunky mix in here as well, that is coming off a little bit. I mean, not coming off, it's poking up. And I'm trying to see if I have any shoot, if I had any wax paper around, but I don't. So we'll just use our glove. I've done that before too. You don't want to touch your glitter with your bare hands, at least my opinion, and from what I've heard from other people, because if you do, you could, leave oils and stuff. So I'm just patting this down now because that chunky glitter is, on there. And so I want it to be smooth for the alcohol ink geode that I want to do on this practice cup. And we'll be doing that too. And it'll be my first one, so I guess we'll learn together, right? All right, y'all, my time is about up here. And so that is the hang dry method for applying glitter. I hope you enjoyed it. Please join us on our Facebook page. I'll put all of that information below. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great night or a day wherever you're at. God bless. Take care. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.